Watching Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
Well, welcome back, everybody. A celebration is going to be taking place to honor great places we have around our area like Grandview, Greenwood, and Union Parks. They are Des Moines landmarks, and they are that way because of the inspiration of one man you may have never heard of before, but you should, or the last name you should definitely recognize, Frederick Olmsted. So today we have Kathleen Jones from the Des Moines Founders Garden Club to talk about the Des Moines Olmsted 200-week celebration. So Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us today. So tell us about this celebration. Yeah, thanks for being here. Why is this so important? Why should this be on our radar?
Well, like you said, Olmsted is one of the most influential Americans that most of us know the least about. And most of us are familiar that he was the designer of Central Park, and that was actually his first landscape architecture commission. But he went on to develop a lot of parks throughout the country, the U.S. Capitol grounds, Niagara Falls grounds, and so forth. And he really was the inspiration for the parks movement that happened in the United States. And we have a treasure trove of parks throughout the country because of what he began. It's his 200th birthday, and the country is celebrating with the Olmsted 200 campaign going across the entire country. And our garden club, Des Moines Founders Garden Club, is bringing it to Des Moines.
All right, so how are we doing that locally? What kind of activities are we providing here locally to celebrate?
Mayor County proclaimed it Olmsted 200 Week. It'll be going March 26th through April 1st. And we're going to start off at the Botanical Garden with a lecture about horticulture meets history, Olmsted's design principles. We're going to be having films at 3 of the Des Moines libraries during the week. We will be having a guest author speak at Waveland Lodge. He's coming out from Brooklyn, and he wrote one of the definitive biographies about Olmsted. And there will be an actor that portrays Olmsted at the World Food Prize that Thursday. So we've got a whole slew of activities. They are all free and open to the public, and people need to register for them, so they're assured of a seat. And the other 2 things that we have going are 2 exhibits that will be up through the year. And one is at those 3 parks that you mentioned, which are the first parks begun in Des Moines. And there will be history walks going through there that you can look at vintage images then compared to, and look at it, what it looks like now. And then there will also be an exhibit in Waterworks Park, a national exhibit that is through the Olmsted 200 campaign called Landscapes for the Public Good. And we're really excited about that too.
I always love when you can learn more about kind of our backyard, even if you've lived here for many years. There's always so many wonderful things to learn and explore and see. Kathleen, what gets you excited? Obviously a true lover of the outdoors and gardens. What gets you excited about these activities and celebrations that are coming up?
The fact that it's history, and we don't have a lot of events that go on that focus on history. And so we're learning about someone that really laid some pathways for the rest of us 200 years later. Can you imagine what even Des Moines would look like if these spaces hadn't been carved out at the turn of the century? And would it just have all been developed and we don't have these pockets of green? We come off of COVID, and the importance of the outdoor spaces and the green parks, I think, are more relevant than they ever were in our time and in our generation. So it's pretty exciting to be exploring all these things and to be understanding who this man was and why he's important for us.
Absolutely. And just really quickly, you did mention a lot of events, and we know the Greater Des Moines Botanical Garden is a part of it, but if we want to get a list or be a part of it or sign up, where do we need to go?
Go to the club's website, www.dmfoundersgc.org, and it has all the information on there and the ability to register online.
All right, Kathleen, thank you again for joining us today and making sure we truly do understand our history and our great outdoors. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.